Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me on our regular Sunday. It's super hot outside, so this is a perfect day to do a review. Today we have the brand new G-Shock Move Fitness Tracker 200 meter Bluetooth quartz. This is model number DWH5600-2. Guys, I don't work out. Well, I used to a long time ago, but I don't work out now. And I really just like this watch just for that MIP display, that memory in pixel. That is the sharpest. I mean, I don't know if you even really call it a negative display. I guess it technically is. But man, this has the sharpest display of any LCD watch out there. I mean, forget even all the fitness stuff like the blood oxygen level and all the other crazy things this thing can do. This is not gonna be an in-depth review of its literally probably hundreds of different features. This is gonna be more of an aesthetic review, what it looks like, kind of what it feels like, how easy it is to use. Anyway, this thing is incredibly cool, whether you work out or not. Let's check it out. All right, guys, we'll get into this thing, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel. If you like this watch, I do get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. So if you like this thing, head on over to my Amazon store and pick one up. They're currently $2.99. Anyway, if you like it, head on over there and pick it up. All right, so this is kind of a different type of packaging. This is for their Move series. In other markets, it's called G Squad, but over here in the States, it's called Move. There's the outer sleeve right there. I'm sure this is made out of some sort of biodegradable, reusable paper and stuff. Yeah, it looks like it says, I can't see what that says. Does anybody know what that means? But guess, maybe that's recycled. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, so there's that. Here's the inner box. Got some little graphics on there. You got shock resist. What else? You got a little burlap bag here that the watch comes in, which is nice. Now another watch, that other, what is it? The Clear Remix also came with one of these little bags. There's the watch. There's your first look at it. Man, that display is just insanely sharp and crisp. Absolutely love this display. Again, I don't care about the rest of the features of the watch. Obviously, if you work out, you're really going to appreciate the fact that it's got, timers and a chronograph and a blood oxygen level meter and a heart rate meter, all that other stuff. But I just absolutely am in love with this display. I reviewed another one of these that had the same type of display, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I loved it then too. Man, I think they've even made it better. All right, so there's that. You open this up. This is your charging. So you can basically, this has a dual charging system. You can either charge it via solar power, or you pop this thing out. Here's your G-Shock, your warranty card. Here is your manual. And if you don't know what this watch can do, I would highly suggest you read this manual, because this literally can do just tons and tons of different things. So there's the manual, and here is the charger. It's got a little clip on the end. And basically you just go in there and you just clip on your watch. You clip it right there. Charge it via USB, or it'll solar charge, it'll top itself off. So either way, you can use it. So that's cool. Let me get all this stuff out of the way, and we will talk about this watch. Obviously, I go over all the 7 specs that you need to know, and I'll make sure to list everything it can do. But again, I'm not going to go over everything, guys, because honestly, one, it would just bore me to tears, and maybe bore you to tears. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure there's another reviewer out there that will go over every single feature. That's just not me, man. I don't have the patience to go into each menu and then a sub menu and then this. I just don't have the patience to do it. They have menus for these. They have, PDF manuals that'll show you the different menus and all this stuff, that this thing can do if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of this watch. Anyway, so let me get my rest of my notes here. You're looking at a 44.5 millimeter bio-based resin case. It's 17.4 millimeters thick. It's 51.1 millimeters lug to lug. Comes on a 20 millimeter bio-based resin strap. Water resistance, as with all G-Shocks, is 200 meters, which is 660 feet. You do get a 35/16 movement side with about a 6-month power reserve on just the solar portion, and you do get a mineral glass. A lot of folks don't understand why you don't get sapphire in some watches. Obviously, sapphire is great. It's harder, it's more scratch resistant, but it is more brittle than some of the other types of like mineral glass, like other types of crystals, like mineral glass, Seiko's, Hardlex. Sometimes the crystal is better to not be a sapphire than it is to be a sapphire. It just depends on what the watch is going to be used for. So just because you don't get a sapphire crystal on a particular watch that you like, don't think that that manufacturer might be cheaping out on you. I mean, they might, but it really depends on what the watch is going to be used for. Anyway, check out the description for all the other stuff this can do, like, heart rate. It's got a blood oxygen monitor in it. Obviously, it's Bluetooth, it's solar, it's dual charging. You get the moon data, you get vibration alerts, sunrise and sunset times, world time, and 3 million other different things. Make sure you check down there for all that stuff if you're interested. So, man, again, this MIP display, holy Moses, look at how crisp and sharp that is. It's just insane. Absolutely love this thing. The color, now that I have the color in hand, it's like this dolphin bluish gray. It's okay. They have a couple other models. In fact, let me show you on the screen here. I think there's 3 other models, and I think all 3 of those have metal bezels. This is all resin, but those have metal bezels, and I think those are for the other markets of the world, like the Asian market, European market. But the black and this like dolphin blue are for North America. So anyway, so if you like one of those other ones, check those things out. And then they have one that's got a whole bunch of printing on it and that type of thing. That's that black one. So anyway, those are kind of cool. But this one, the colors, it's okay. I would probably just go with the black, honestly. Maybe the black with the metal bezel version. And another thing I noticed, this thing is really light. I mean, it only weighs 59 grams. You've got all that technology jam-packed into this thing, man. And the menu system's a little bit different because you use this button for the enter button. Is that right? Is that your button, enter button? No, I'm sorry. It's this button. The upper left-hand corner is your enter button. So a lot of times on a G-Shock watch, you would press and hold that. That would be your adjustment button. But this is actually the enter button. And you use these buttons over here to go through the different menus. It's a little bit different, but once you get used to it, it takes you about a couple minutes to get used to it. You can cycle through all the menus real quick. And of course, you can just use the Casio Watch app. You can use that and set all the settings on the watch through the app, or you can just manually do it right here on the watch itself. And obviously through the app, you're going to get the updated internet time. This doesn't have radio. This doesn't have atomic or anything like that. It's going to get its time information from the Casio server. And of course, it's Bluetooth, it's solar, yada, yada, yada. But let me show you the basic, I'll kind of scroll through the basic modes here. And again, I wouldn't use any of these guys because I just don't work out, man. I mean, 20 years ago, I probably would have loved this watch, but 20 years ago, this watch didn't exist. All right, so let's go ahead and cycle through. All right. So there, your notifications, your messages from your phone. There's your heart rate. And once you press enter, these little green lights back here are going to light up and get you your heart rate. And these buttons are a little bit hard to press, guys. All right, let's see if I can get this here. There we go. Your blood oxygen level, last time I checked, mine was at like 98%, which is great. Breathing exercise, I guess. Regular old stopwatch. Regular old timer. You got world time. What is that? Almanac. What is that? Cardio status. I'm telling you guys, this thing can do anything. Life log. Looks like a step tracker. Nightly recharge. Activity log. I'm telling you, man, this watch this is like literally a smartwatch minus the touchscreen. I mean, honestly, this thing does everything a smartwatch can do, but it doesn't have a touchscreen. And then time and date, and then you go back. So, I mean, it's just incredible. It's also got an auto LED, by the way, so when you tilt your wrist, the light automatically comes on. So there are your basic modes. You find the mode you want to go into, you press the enter button, and you cycle through. So let me see. So let's go into, I don't know. Let's try notifications. I'm going to press enter. Okay, no data. Obviously, I don't have any notifications yet because I haven't hooked this thing up to the app. So now if I want to go back, over here is the back button. All right, so let's go to a different one, maybe a better example. I don't know, let's go to heart rate. Okay, so I'm gonna press enter right there. tell you these buttons are hard to press. All right. There's heart rate. It'll start taking a look at it here in a second. I can't remember which one has the, oh, I think it's the blood oxygen level, the one that has the green lights that come on. Let me see here. Let me see. I can't remember which one starts all the lights back here. Anyway, there's your charging port. In fact, let me go ahead and, so there's your charging port. Here are all your different sensors right there. I don't know which one does which. There's your charging connector. Obviously, it's a stainless steel Caseback, a screw in, not screw down. And again, there are all your sensors, your Bluetooth, little icon right there. So, I mean, I'm telling you, man, this watch can do everything. So here, let me try this. Oh, press to, oh, hold on, here we go. Let me press this to measure. Stay still. Okay, I'm staying still. Measuring, so this is my blood oxygen level. I'm hoping it's right around 98%. 94, could have done better on that. All right, let's go back. I want to get the one that has the green lights that come on. I think that's the heartbeat. Let me see here. There we go, heart rate. All right, so let's enter. There it is. There you go. There they are. Let me do that again. I just want to show you. Here we go. See? There they go. Anyway, so guys, again, this thing can do tons of stuff. And remember, the buttons are a little bit reversed so far as how you enter everything and how you kind of scroll through the different menus. But say I wanted to go to time. Okay, world time, almanac, blah, blah. Let's go back to time. And I wanted to set the time. So let's go in here. We're gonna enter it. Now, if I wanted to set the time manually, I'd press and hold the lower left-hand button. That goes into your settings status. There you go. Now into settings, press enter, boom. Now I can scroll through all of the different settings, okay? Like how long the light stays on, all that other good type of stuff. If I want to get out of it, here's your back button over here. Back again. Now we're back to regular time. And you can also choose what type of information you want to display on the main display. Let me see if I can do that real fast. All right, now we're in settings. Enter. I want to do watch settings. So let's scroll down here real quick. Enter. Watch face, that's what I want. Different watch faces. Okay, so let's go to watch face. And let's go to face number 3. I think that's the one I like. I think it looks cool. All right, so enter. Now it's going to take a second. Now it's good. I go back, and now you know that the watch face is not going to have the date and the time, or just the date and time. It's going to have all these graphs too. Come on. There you go. So now that's the watch face. I think this is probably the steps. Yeah, this is your steps right there. So if you're taking a lot of steps throughout the day. Anyway, there's 1 of 3. I might as well show you the third one while I'm at it. Let's go into settings. Again, press and hold. Settings, enter. Scroll down to watch settings, enter. Scroll down to watch face, enter. Now let's go to watch face number 2, enter. There we go. Let's go back and we'll show you that watch face. There you go. So that'll constantly show your heart rate. Pretty cool. So if you're running, working out, jogging, whatever, it'll constantly show you your heart rate. So let me go ahead and set it back to the main one. All right. Ah, crap. Press and hold. Hold on, probably have to get out of here. There we go. All right, press and hold. Okay, enter. Go down to watch settings. Enter, watch face. Enter. Let's go to watch face number 1. Enter. All right. See, once you get used to it, it's really easy. Now my back button's over here. Now we've got the regular display where you got the date up there and the day and then the time. And then also I love that it shows your current battery level right there. And it shows the counting seconds right there in the lower right-hand corner. All right, so let's go ahead and try this on real quick. I know it fits. In fact, I know for a fact it fits. I just don't want to take that plastic off. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this thing or not, you guys, honestly. But it does look great. I mean, it's super, super light. I mean, it's a great looking watch. Again, I don't know about the color per se. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and show you the Lume, which is excellent. All right. And this does have an auto LED on here that you can activate if you want. There you go. There's your Lume. I think I set this for 5 seconds too, by the way. Let's do it again. Wow, love that display, man. One more time. There you go. All right, guys, tell me what you think of this thing, man. Again, I love it just for the display. Honestly, yeah, I could do tons of different stuff. But man, I love that display. Absolutely love it. Good looking watch. Super soft strap, by the way. Really, really soft strap. Here's the tag I forgot to show you. There is the tag. There you go. And I think some of those other models that are not really meant for the US market, like the ones with the metal bezel, those are gonna be a little more expensive. So kind of keep that in mind. All right, guys, again, I wasn't gonna go over everything. I think I went over quite a bit, but that good, should give you some, idea of how much this watch can do. I mean, it can do a ton of stuff. Anyway, tell me what you think. And again, check out my Amazon website if you want to pick one of these up. Again, they're currently $299, either for like the Dolphin Blue or the black model. I'll make sure to put a link down there in the description field for you. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell, and I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.